the map. Let me... These are the ones. Here.
That's...
Already seemed impossible.
The royal maid, the ones that they...
What are you saying? Oh,
You had...
this world already rejects... Well, to be... If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here. Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley.
We've got no choice. Let's fight
To
back,
the rear
everyone.
guard! Hidden arm!
Together then.
Hellfire!
You hit their weakness.
Even my strength
Nice
will be
move,
needed.
From a distance then.
If we all work together. As in the four souls of kings, give me strength.
Yeah.
This is the path summoner.
Falling back! By
Show
this
them
power!
strength.
Better... We'll do this together!
I leave it to you.
Let me help!
You
won't
claim
hold back.
such power,
No.
then I will test it.
This'll do.
Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Sogne,
Join with me.
Show them strength.
No paladin! Everyone, withdraw!
Allow me. It comes to this.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you
Ninja.
down, Captain.
Erupt!
You claim such power, then I will test it. This won't work.
Nullify?
I can do this.
Yeah. You've hit their
Are you
weakness.
strong enough to protect the weak?
Here! I'm obliged.
Quite a boon.
I'm grateful.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful job,
Underestimate a
Tiger.
dragon at your peril.
Cupid's
For all
frozen.
that we
Don't
strive
do
for!
much like this.
Not comrades! Lend me your strength! With blade in hand! Sever!
Smells like
You claim
Oh,
such
power
power,
of kings.
then I will test it.
Rancor! That did nothing!
Nullify?
I'm cold. Take my fullest power. It is your turn!
Such bitter cold!
Allow me.
What was that?
It comes to this.
Cupa's frozen. Her attack won't do
I'm all
much like
prepared.
this.
Not come forth, royal soul! Let me help!
That's neat.
Much thanks.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Show them strength.
His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
We can do this. I'm obliged.
My thanks.
That was helpful.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Paladin!
Okay, there's a guy in that area, or Pennsylvania, that has 4 restaurants. Like, he owns all 4.
Everyone,
And my dad
withdraw!
suspected set the fire to
So,
competition.
face me!
He wanted to get the 3 of it, and so he set the fire. And
Blah, blah, gather.
my dad worked for the cops that told him that the cops
It comes to this.
that guy because
He's frozen.
Summoner.
Careful. His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
so it's an interrogation.
Heed me!
That was ineffective. That didn't do
Oh,
anything.
souls of kings, give me strength.
Yeah. Yuba hit their
Are you
weakness.
strong enough to protect the weak?
Maybe not. Let's work together. No, this won't. Vitus power. Flare!
Yuba's
You
frozen.
claim such
Her attacks
power,
won't do much like
then
this.
I will test it.
Let's go. Light!
Such bitter cold.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Blindsided.
So heavy.
It comes to this.
Yuba's frozen.
Paladin!
Her attacks won't do much like this.
Not now. From our provisions. It's
Attack was
ineffective.
nullified? Hulkenberg's
So
fighting her anxiety.
cold.
Keep the enemies off her.
No. Allow me to use it.
That was helpful.
That's neat. That helped.
You've got a
Sogne,
bunch of ailments slowing
show
you
them
down,
strength.
Captain. It is your turn. You missed.
Luck.
Yuba, come on, focus.
There's that.
Allow me. What?
Here.
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
Thank you. You
won't
claim
hold back.
such power. Then
We're
I
not
will
out of this
test
yet.
it.
That's neat.
My thanks.
That was helpful. Sogne.
For all
Show
that we
them
strive for!
Forward!
Shine!
I know.
Assist?
It didn't affect them.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Your pain.
Let's.
I'll use this. What?
Attack was nullified?
You claim such
Take
power.
my fullest power.
Then I will
Heed
test
me!
it.
Now! Yuba hit their
Summoner.
weakness. It is your turn!
Let's go. Flare!
Sogne, show them strength.
Here.
comes to this.
I must Paladin! A raging man, worthy foe after all.
Claim
Ninja!
such power. Then I
Sounds
will
that did nothing.
That didn't do a thing!
even. I pray you're ready. Come forth now.
Yeah! You fight
Here I
their
go.
weakness! They're going for Heisme while he's anxious!
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Exposing on. No.
It comes to this.
Screw you.
Yuba, we gotta do something about all those ailments! Watch yourself!
With healing power. I'm obliged.
Much thanks.
I'm grateful. Sogne, show them strength.
The attack was nullified? The
Is
captain's
that with
anxiety is
blade in
overwhelming.
hand?
We can't let him get hit.
Together! Take this! They yet cling to life.
The captain's fighting his anxiety and they're targeting
Allow
him!
me.
What was that?
It comes to this.
You've got a bunch of ailments
power
slowing
of
you down,
kings.
Captain!
What is this?
It didn't affect them!
I can do this.
Yeah! Yuba
You
has
claim
weakness!
such power. Give me
Try
strength. I will
this.
test it.
Yuba, come on, focus!
Only a flesh wound.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril. It comes to this.
Captain's frozen! His attacks are gonna be a lot
Let me
weaker.
help. What's needed?
Quite a boon.
That was helpful.
Come forth, royal soul. We can do this.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, power of heroes!
There truly is a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am.
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why
Let us
go
clean
that
up this
far?
mess. Ninja! Yes! Such bitter cold!
Heisme's frozen!
Summoner.
Careful! His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
It is your turn!
Captain's
Here I
frozen.
go.
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Come forth now.
Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness!
It's freezing. Take it. What's needed?
Quite a boon.
I'm grateful.
By this power.
Is there another way?
Come forth, royal soul. We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
My thanks.
That was helpful.
I Paladin! Now join with me. Let justice prevail. Everyone, withdraw!
Quite a boon.
Nothing.
Captain's
Face
frozen.
me!
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Erupt!
Heisme's
I can do
frozen.
this.
Careful! Heed me! Hard as usual. Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness!
Let's go. Flare! forth, royal soul! Come! A raging magic!
The audacity! Attack!
Hulkenberg! You've got several ailments slowing you down!
Magra Jabba. Missed.
Miss?
Eat summoner!
Me?
It is your turn!
You've got a bunch of
Everyone is-
ailments
I
slowing
pray
you
you're
down,
ready.
Captain!
Come forth now!
Captain's hurt bad! Let's get him some healing! Captain's
Let's go.
frozen. His attacks
We can
are
do
gonna be
this.
a lot weaker.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
That was helpful.
I won't hold
Bunch
back!
of ailments slowing you down, Captain!
By the let justice prevail!
Fall!
Oh, mystic purge!
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed a new weakness!
Cold.
I feel so heavy.
My strength!
Cuba's frozen! Her attacks won't do much like this!
This should work.
I'm grateful.
Thank you. That helped.
Cuba,
I shall
we
do
gotta
my
do something
best.
about all those ailments! Watch yourself!
I shall refrain. I can do this. It is your turn!
Yeah! Cuba
Here
hit
I
her
go.
weakness! You've got a bunch
okay.
of ailments slowing you
We can
down,
do this.
Captain!
Here! I'm obliged.
Quite a boon.
Thank you.
I won't hold back! Flare!
You hit their weakness!
Is everyone
That's your
Paladin?
opening, Captain!
Take this! Worthy foe after
You
all.
think I'll use what I must. Error! Apologies. Would you finish it?
Cold.
What was that?
Cuba's really hurting!
Bitter cold.
Someone help her? Cuba's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
This should help.
I knew you'd help. Thank you.
My thanks.
Hi,
I'm cold. I pray you're ready.
His attack
Heed
are
me.
unusual. You missed! Cuba, come on,
Flare.
focus!
Maybe not. Gotta Let's go! Let me help. Trust me.
Much thanks.
That was helpful.
Now that's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
Paladin! A raging magic!
Hulkenberg, hold yourself together!
Now accept your fate. Formidable indeed.
Here we go! His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Come forth now.
Yeah!
I can
hit
do
their
this.
weakness!
Trivial.
Such bitter cold.
Cold.
Frozen! His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Light!
I am bested. I see now the true strength of your will.
That'll do.
I shall rise to the...
Even I...
Yes, I've become stronger. Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Wait!
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day... Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice. Yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment.
I'll do it. Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking. But I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his Magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same Magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people. He is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to... Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful, you need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Cry her or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do. What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you, tell me, what do I do? Basilio,
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands. Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life. She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church. For her, it was about the people. She was the kind of sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart and all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you alright?
No, not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place, just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason.
But didn't you hear the rest? That helped the king's true-born sons risen to take down Luis.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent... In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public. But if this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. The boy or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for... My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he, indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first.
This defies all reason! What has Rella done? Even in death she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth!
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our hits than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
They went away after. Not sure.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do, and I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from Old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive
Now it
victory
smells
over
like
the
spices
perfect
plus a
Count
bit of
Luis.
lemon. Like, where did it
If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the
I
day
hope
he
your mom
named.
likes it.
Let us use the time wisely and prepare.
Yes, it smells like spices. Yes, dear.
No.
Yes.
Right.
I beg your pardon.
Right then.
Let's rest.
What now?
Good night.
Oh, apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you. Do you recall some of our first conversations, where I described to you how I'm trapped here? I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirred. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, The magic that the saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sense nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself? My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The time's finally come.
Very well.
Yes.
Everyone's here. We've got the fight of our lives ahead of us. Let's be ready for it.
All right.
And then... Mister!
I'm almost done.
Mister! Wow! Thank you. You know. Oh, yay!
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
There's more than enough for everyone. I was thinking, maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
I mean, it might work.
Miss Fabian was worried too. But she said we won't know until we try.
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
Thank you, dear. I'm clutching my pearls at this. Yes.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened. And I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees' fair now, haven't you?
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts.
I'll consider it.
Oh, he's here. You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends? But you're normal, and I'm not.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or, actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's... Apis. I couldn't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure.
Do you want to come eat with us? Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
That's great. I'm glad everything worked out.
Yep. Talking to people really does change things. Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
It sounds like you're making plenty of friends.
Yep. It's a lot of fun. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, just do your best. I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Is that how you really feel?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trance so badly. I didn't feel at home here. so I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabian to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabian. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here with Miss Fabian, so... Can't die, okay? So please come back.
I've been one of the two things I asked you to do, but we still ask you to do it. No, it's a rule. I did that too. Spencer's
I promise you I'll come back, Maria.
Oh, I missed it. There's a green little birdie went right up to the window.
Remember, it's a promise.
There's a fire on the hood, you know? Emergency.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtue. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes.
I want to be with Mr. forever. If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day, to all sorts of faraway places. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him. And then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming!
In that case...
Hosiery. No harm in just... Keep this to yourself. If I may. If I may.
All right, then. Go.
About that. Well then.
Thanks.
Let's give it a shot. That's a choice I can get behind. Let's help them out.
All right now.
What would you like?
Now then.
All right now.
All right then. What now?